Hello. For the 200th time, I'm Jordan and you're not. And tonight is New Year's Eve. So, I figured that since, tonight's the last night of the year, and this is going to be my last video ever, I figured I might, review the movie New Year's Eve, just because it is New Year's Eve. Look at my tie. Look at it. Okay, so, this is my calendar. Look at Sarah Palin. 2011's coming to an end! Wah! She actually looks pretty hot there, so I'm just going to keep this. Okay, you didn't say that. So, last year, I think it was last year, we had Valentine's Day. You see that? So, this year, we have New Year's Eve, which is basically almost kind of like a sequel to Valentine's Day. But they have some of the same, actors, but they play different characters. I mean, I don't see why they just make it a sequel. I hate this tie. I'm going to kill myself with it later. So, I'm going to review New Year's Eve on New Year's Eve, because I'm clever. Alright, so, New Year's Eve. Is it good or is it bad? I actually liked it. I don't see why all these dumbass critics think it's, so terrible. Like Roger Ebert, who just sits there and acts like he's better than everyone. He just sits there in his little room doing his little videos and talks about the movies he doesn't like or he does like. I mean, who does he think he is? I mean, people just can't sit there and just bash other people for liking movies that they do or do not like. I mean, I would never do that. Okay, so there's like a bazillion actors in this movie. We got Ashton Kutcher, Michelle Pfeiffer, Katherine Heigl, Hilary Swank, Robert De Niro, Halle Berry, Carrie Elwes, Abigail Breslin, Sarah Jessica Parker, and like Zac Efron, and like 100 others. So there's like a bunch of different storylines going on, on New Year's Eve in New York. Just like a bunch of different, like love stories going on. It's actually a very good love story to me. I thought it was really good. So first, let's talk about Ashton Kutcher is in the elevator. His character name is Randy, and he's stuck in the elevator with some girl named Elise, who is like a backup singer for this guy named Jensen they talk about later. So, Ashton Kutcher just got dumped by his girlfriend because she sucks. I hate when girlfriends do that. Okay, so him and this girl are stuck in the elevator on New Year's Eve, and they just kind of, get to know each other, kind of, I don't know, fall in love with each other, I guess. And, see, Abigail Breslin plays Haley, and she wants to go out to the actual party, where the ball drops at midnight. Ladies, if you want balls dropped in your face at midnight, call me. Damn it. Okay. So, her horse-faced mom, Sarah Jessica Parker, says no. Because, she's like, Abigail Breslin only like 15 or 16. And so she ends up, leaves the house like how some stupid teenagers do. And so the mom tracks her down, tries to find her throughout the rest of the movie. Now, there's Robert De Niro. He plays Stan. He has cancer, so he's pretty much on the verge of death. So, and he wants to see the ball drop one last time before he dies. So, Halle Berry is a smoking hot nurse who tries to help him with that. Smoking hot. Black women are sexy. And my favorite story of the whole movie is Michelle Pfeiffer and Zac Efron's, story. I mean, she's just so interesting. I mean, she's okay, her name is Ingrid, and like, she's kind of some receptionist at this place, and she quits, or she gets fired or something, and she tries to, do all her New Year's resolutions by midnight with the help of Zac Efron. So if Zac Efron helps her with her New Year's resolutions, she'll give him these tickets to this party or something where all the cool kids go. So, I mean, she's like, I don't know, some kind of lonely old woman or something, but she's like, I just really love their storyline. I mean, they could have made a whole movie based on that. So, yeah, I really love the Michelle Pfeiffer and Zac Efron storyline in this movie. That was probably my favorite. And I give it, and this whole movie I would give an A+. Sorry to cut the review short. I probably should have talked a little bit about it more, but just... Oh, one more thing. Dr. Gordon is in this movie. Yeah, Dr. Gordon from the Saw movies, he's in New Year's Eve. I swear on the life of my ex-girlfriend, Dr. Gordon from the Saw movies is in New Year's Eve. Seriously. So, alright. It's the end of 2011, and I should probably talk about what I've done this past year. I bashed the Westboro Baptist Church because they suck. Yep. I kissed Ashley Gwill back in March. She broke my heart 4 days later because she sucks. And I think she now lives in Alabama. So if you want to go to Alabama, beat up Ashley Gwill, be my guest. I finally watched The Room, which is now one of my favorite movies. My friends, the Solocoms and the Cobles had their babies, Leah and Dexter. They're both adorable, and I love them. They're my niece and nephew. I got glasses. I wasn't wearing them early in the year, and I got a mustache. So I used to look like this. Do you think I should go back to this in 2012, or should I stay like this and this and be like a hot, sexy nerd with a Thor shirt? I made some new friends. I can't think of their names right now, but I made some new friends. My grandmother's dog, Misty, passed away in the summer. So, you know, she was about 12. She was an American Spitz, I think. And, yeah, I miss her. She was always kind of awkward, but I loved her. She was a nice dog. I put Icy Hot on my nuts for a video because some of my friends, Stephanie and Tony, wanted me to. I'm never doing that again. Ever. You can't make me. I watched a Serbian film. Have you heard of a Serbian film? It's so messed up. So hardcore. Don't watch a Serbian film. And I became obsessed with Thor. Meh. You know, in the movie and the comic books. So I'm becoming a nerd. Yep. So this is my 200th and last video for New Year's Eve. I hope everyone has a good year this next year, this coming year. So I hope we don't die next year, December 21st, 2012. Maybe I'll make a comeback and make a new review then. We're going to have a lot of movies, awesome, epic movies to look forward to this year. So, are you looking forward to seeing the ball drop at midnight? I am. If old acquaintance be forgot as I wear a thong, if old acquaintance be forgot while I sing this lame song. Alright. Happy New Year, guys, to all my family and friends, all my awesome friends on Facebook, and just everyone have an awesome year. So, I hate wine. Do you want me to grape you in the mouth? I've always wanted to say that. So, but seriously, have a good year. Because this is my last video ever. As I turn off the lights on my life forever. Goodbye. Psych! I'm gonna make more videos, stupid!